we're diving into the world of automotive fat shaming. That's right, no holding back. In an age where cars seem to be packing on more pounds than ever, it's time to call out the biggest offenders. Safety features, comfort tech, and electrification all add weight, sure, but some of these performance cars are so bloated that they actually hinder their own potential. So today, we're taking a look at the top 7 heaviest cars on the market and calling out exactly why they're just too heavy. Let's kick things off with a heavy hitter, literally the BMW M5. Once upon a time, this was an iconic performance sedan that balanced power with agility. But today, it weighs more than a Chevy Tahoe. With a whopping 720 horsepower, you'd think the M5 would be faster than ever. Yet, the added weight has dragged down its potential, making it the first M5 that's actually slower than its predecessor. We've got a graph here showing the M5's steady weight gain over the years, which speaks for itself. For a car that's supposed to embody the ultimate driving machine, this one's definitely been weighed down by more than just expectations. Next, we have the Rimac Nevera, a car with a monstrous amount of power. Known for breaking speed records in straight lines, this hypercar has torque vectoring, all-wheel drive, and 1,900 horsepower. But here's the catch. It weighs 5,900 ohms. With this much weight, taking corners becomes a real struggle. On a track like the Nürburgring, the Nevera clocked in at 7 minutes and 5 seconds. Not bad, but compare that to the Porsche GT3 RS, which has significantly less horsepower, yet can navigate corners much faster, showing that sometimes lighter is indeed better. Now, let's talk American muscle with the Dodge Challenger Hellcat. With a huge V8 and an old-school supercharger, this beast was built to command the road, not to conquer a track. At 4,500 pound-feet, this thing weighs in SUV territory thanks to its size, steel frame, and that hefty supercharger. Here's a fun fact. Dodge once offered the option to strip out the Hellcat's interior to make it lighter. How many buyers took that option? Barely any. Most people want the full-fat version, proving that Hellcat buyers love their muscle cars big and beefy, even if it slows them down. Then there's the Bentley Continental GT3R, which was marketed as a lightweight, track-focused machine. But when you step back, this track car still weighs around 4,900 ohms. Bentley tried to cut weight with a lighter exhaust, carbon ceramic brakes, and carbon fiber trim, but somehow the car only managed to drop 200 pounds. Bentley calls it a track car, yet it's so heavy it might need to be tied down to avoid floating away. So while it may be the most dynamic Continental ever, that's not saying much. Let's keep going with the Mercedes SL43, where the name SL stands for Sport Light. Ironically though, the SL43 is anything but light. Even with a 4-cylinder engine, it tips the scales at nearly 4,000 pound loms, leaving it sluggish compared to other convertibles in its class. When you look at lighter competitors, like the Porsche Carrera, you can see the difference in agility and response. So while the SL43 might give you the luxury feel, it won't deliver the sporty, nimble experience its name promises. Now, here's one that's hard to miss. The BMW XM. BMW's biggest and most powerful SUV yet. This SUV is a beast in size and weight, packing nearly 6,000 pounds lubs. It's got the performance numbers on paper, sure, but in real-world driving, its bulk makes it hard to maneuver. The XM was clearly designed to impress with power and presence, but functionally, it feels like a compromise. BMW fans who love sporty handling might find the XM a bit of a letdown, as its weight holds it back from truly agile performance. Finally, we have the heavyweight champion, the Hummer EV. This all-electric monster weighs a staggering 9,600 pounds, technically classifying it as a medium-duty truck. While it boasts impressive stats, like a 0-60 mph sprint in 3 seconds, the sheer mass of the Hummer EV brings serious safety concerns. Not only does the weight increase rollover risk, but the enormous battery presents additional safety challenges. With all that bulk, it's like death on wheels, if you aren't careful, making the Hummer EV an extreme example of weight gone wrong in the pursuit of power. Before we wrap up, let's quickly mention a few honourable heavyweights that didn't quite make the top 7 but are still shockingly heavy. Porsche Panamera Turbo S E Hybrid. A sporty luxury sedan, but with over 5,000 kilos weighing it down. Lamborghini Urus. A super SUV that's speedy but has to work hard to offset its 4,950 pounds slubs. Audi Q8. Stylish and tech-packed, but weighing over 5,000 pounds means it's no lightweight. So there you have it. A look at the automotive heavyweights that defy expectations in the worst way. As cars pack on more tech and safety features, it's clear that weight is one of the industry's biggest challenges. If you're in the market for a new car, maybe take a closer look at the scales and watch your weight. Let us know in the comments if there's another heavyweight you'd add to the list. We'd love to hear your thoughts.